Western Nebraska. The high school students from a small town in Nebraska who were in a 1947 Ford were surrounded by cop cars in Denver. The car had been mistakenly identified as one seen leaving the scene of a crime. The three young men were questioned and allowed to go on their way. Breaking and entering, theft, destroying government property, vandalism, throwing rocks, snowballs, eggs at guards, stealing gas, fighting, playing war, ditching school, drinking beer. Hitchhiking 12 miles to Sydney from Sioux Ordnance Depot, 2 miles down a long hill, past an old sod house, up over the viaduct, around a curve, 10 miles east on Highway 30, the Lincoln Highway, past grain elevators, past a red brick 2-story schoolhouse Bronson where Whitman's poems were memorized and Dickinson's poetry was taught, where soccer was played in the schoolyard, not far from train tracks, not far from Fucker's Ledge, not far from the Bronson Tavern, not far from the baseball field where Bunker Hill had its home games. My dad worked as a property supply manager on Sioux Ordnance Depot. SOD employed 2,000 workers. It was an Army supply depot, trucks, jeeps, bombs. The bombs were housed in igloos and turkey huts, and regularly the bombs were destroyed. Windows shook 20 miles from the explosions. We lived in a housing project, Ortville, and we were surrounded by weed on 3 sides and the depot to the east. School, sports, youthful love, mischief, movies. I played baseball and basketball. I studied hard and got good grades. We hiked into the hills. We lived in a 2-bedroom apartment in a long rectangular cinder block building which contained 4 units. I waited for a dark green Army bus to take me to grade school at Bronson, to junior high and high school in Sydney. Chimney Town, we called Ortville.